Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of the embellishment swap makeup box. So I decided to record a series about how I'm going to put together my embellishment box. My embellishment box is inspired by the peacock here, and we are going to create embellishments to mimic the box. I featured on day 1 crepe paper that I've sewn together, and on day 2, handmade embellishments. No, day 2 featured sequence mixes. So today we're going to make stick pins. What you're going to need to make the stick pins are the following. You're going to need some pins, and I'm using some old corsage pins I had laying around. They're in white, and so what makes this good is that I can change the color of the white by using an alcohol-based marker. You're going to need some jewels, some beads. These are pearls, and I have these ones as well. I keep these stored like this, and these are always under $1 at my store. Sometimes they run these two for $1, but I always get the pearls. And depending on the size of the pearl, you can either get a single strand with different colors, which I think is a nice option, or you can get a double strand like these. The smaller they are, the more strands they add to the package. They're always under $1. I've never paid more than $1 for these, and I think a couple I've even got for like 39 cents here recently. I know these ones were 39 cents at Michael's, and these were a double strand. These are the ones that I worked with today. So let me show you some past pins that I made and how I store them. I have this plastic case I think I got at I don't know, maybe at Joann's. And these are just some various stick pins I've made over the years. Well, not necessarily over the years, but I like to make them a lot at one time, and then I can use them to add to my card projects, or to a mixed media album, or to just add a decorative touch to whatever I'm working on. So these are the different kind that I've made over the times, and they have different features to them, using different beads. Now, what I really like to use on these typically is the Jesse James beads, which I don't have any because I haven't made any stick pins in a while. And like I said, I only wanted to use what I had in my stash on this project. And so I did just that. Like I said, I created these using these beads here. And I pulled out a few strands that I had, which had this one that looked sort of like a peacock, but I didn't go with this one because of the size of the beads. I thought they would be too big for the purpose of the embellishment box. I may pull these off and add them to the box to give the box some, more embellishments, so that may be an option. And I had these ones, but I didn't like that they were blue and clear. That they were a translucent type of blue, so I went with a different kind. So these are the stick pins I've already created. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see them. So these are the ones I already created. And what I did was I took some markers that I have, some alcohol-based markers. I have some Copics. These ones I like to use when I'm not coloring. So when I'm doing something else, rather than waste my Copic ink, I'll use these. These are, easily replenishable. So I pulled out some of these, and I pulled out some Copics. And the reason why I had to pull out some Copics was because when I went to color one of the stick pins, it was too light, and I couldn't get it to come out like I needed it to. So I thought I'd show you guys on camera how to color a stick pin, just in case you're not familiar. So here we go. And you just want to brush upwards, get an even coverage. Make sure you get the top. And I usually let this dry, and I'll come back and hit it with another coat. So I already have one that's drying, and this is a purple one that I've made out of the Copic. So there we have it. And so I'm going to make one stick pin on camera. It's going to be the last of the set. I think that, let's see, I've made 3, 6, 9, 12. So each box will get 4 stick pins, and then I'm going to have an extra one to just add to my stash. So, what I did was, the easiest way to create this is to keep this in the form of a full angel. So, keep these beads together and just add those to the pin. So, let's do that. It's very easy. You just slide them off, keep them together, and just slide them onto your pin. Super simple. There we have it. I mean, I think that you have enough length on the bottom so that you can add to a project. You don't want to have them too short where you can't add anything to them, and you don't want to have them too long where you can't have them sticking out. So what I do is I put a little bit of glossy accent along the base of the pin where I want the last bead to adhere to. And then I'll slide these up and down. And then the last one I'll put on there. I'm going to go with the purple one. And that's going to fit nice and snug. I'll add just a little bit of glue because I want to be on the safe side. I want to make sure it doesn't come off. I'm going to add a little more glue. Go back up and down. This is going to dry clear, so don't worry about that. And that's our pin right there. Easy peasy. And what I'm going to do so that the recipients don't stick themselves is I like to buy these jewelry stoppers, these earring stoppers. I'm just going to add them to the bottom of the pins. And that's it. That's what we come out with. There are a couple of the different varieties, and it makes for a pretty embellishment, and I'm using my stash. So, thanks for watching day 3. Day 4 will feature handmade embellishments. Come back and see me. All right, bye for now.